Well, good morning. This is what you might encounter when you come to New Georgia with the new procedures in place for coronavirus. And as you get out of your vehicle, you want to be sure that you have your mask. Once you enter into the building, you will be asked to put on your mask and to wear that for the specified period. But follow me, I'll show you what we'll do. We'll come through the parking lot and come up to the doors. And again, there are markings on the pavement that indicate 6 feet apart from one another. That's the required recommendations for social distancing. Everything that New Georgia is doing is in compliance with the local laws, the Department of Public Health, as well as the recommendations from Governor Kemp. We will maintain 6 feet distances. As you approach the entryway, you will notice there's some black and yellow tape that is placed on the concrete. Those are 6 feet apart, so that if someone is standing in front of you, you will want to be sure that you maintain as best you can that 6 foot distances. Again, this is best practices that we have adopted at New Georgia to be both in compliance with the laws and the restrictions that have been placed on gatherings, but also to be sure that we are not doing anything to jeopardize the health and well-being of others. So come on, I'll show you the rest. As you notice, the black and yellow tape on the ground, that is again 6 feet distances. Whether you come from either side, you will see the markings. Those are 6 foot postings. Now, when you come to the door, you will be greeted at the door. There will be someone there that will open the door for you so that you don't have to have contact with the handles or any of that. Someone will greet you. They will be masked. This is the time when you would want to put on your mask. As you come into the building, again, that door will be open for you. As you come in, you will notice there are some other signs that indicate that these areas are closed. We're not utilizing those places presently to be occupied, so we're keeping those closed off. There is the possibility we may need to use some of these spaces to accommodate those that gather for worship, but we'll certainly get back with you in plenty of time to know if you can enter into there to sit. As you continue in, close to where the monitor is located, again, blue tape on the floor indicating social distancing. Someone will be standing here and they'll have a bottle of hand sanitizer. What we want to ask you to do, they will place some of that, they'll hold this hand sanitizer and squirt that in your hand. We want to encourage you to use that. After all, you've been in contact with steering wheel, door handles and such. And then as you come into this area, we want to be sure that that sanitized condition is what we're bringing into the building. As you come here, you will see a sign that says, please wait to be seated and wear face coverings at all times. At present, we're asking you to wear your face mask during the entirety of the service. That may be changing. We will make determination and give update on that as much as we possibly can. But as you come in, there will be someone seated at this table. We'll be taking names of all those that enter into the two services so that we will know who gathered. In the event that there is someone who does contract or come down with positive test for the coronavirus, we would be able to know who all was in those services that we would be able to communicate that effectively. As you come in, you will see that there are arrows on the floor. These arrows are directing the flow in which we need to operate by in order to maintain the social distancing. Once you come to this position, you will be greeted by an usher, and that usher will show you exactly what seats are available and will help escort you to your seat. We want you to know that we will have available restroom facilities here during the time that you're in worship with us. The men's and women's restroom facilities that are located in the Welcome Center will be available. But if you'll look with me, there are some restrictions, again, for best practices to keep us in compliance. These restrooms can be occupied by only 2 persons at a time. We want you to follow these procedures. Very simple, that after you use the restroom facilities, to please wash your hand. Now, there'll be a bottle of sanitizing spray to spray all the surfaces you touch, the handles, door handles, so forth and so on, and the sink handles. After you've done that, if you would please exit. You will notice there are 2 chairs that are seating out here in our Welcome Center. There will be 2 persons, individual, a male and a female, that will be here, and their purpose is just to help monitor the flow so that if more than 2 people are in the traffic line for the bathroom, that they would be able to manage and maintain the flow to stay in compliance with our requirements. There is no gathering in this area, this public area. You also will notice that our water fountains are turned off. We will not be using water fountains while you're here. Our gathering for worship is approximately 90 minutes maximum in length from time of arrival to the conclusion of service. So we encourage you, if you need water, to bring you a bottle of water for yourself, for your family, but water fountains are not going to be in use in the church building.